Hello and welcome guys. In today's video I want to talk to you about the ripple effect. So the ripple effect basically is that your action has more than one outcome. So if you make a good decision today, it will have multiple good effects on your life. It's like a domino effect. So if you do something which is right, it's not that thing that's only doing you good. It's it's gonna move you towards other good things. So I'll give you a quick example. Say for example you spend 1 hour reading. It might not be dramatic to do that every day, but and it might seem like it has little to no effect on your life, but now you are reading, you're spending 1 hour gaining more knowledge, you are being more educated, you're smarter, your vocabulary gets better because you're reading more, you're spending less time doing stuff like watching TV, and you're being productive, you're learning, your vocabulary is getting better, you're spending less time doing the things that are not really good for you in the long term. So this is the ripple effect. You decided to do one thing, which is reading, but reading has more than one effect on you. It's gonna improve your vocabulary, it will make you more educated, it will make you spend less time doing bad habits. On the other side of the coin, if you decide to do something which is negative in its nature, for example, drinking alcohol. Drinking alcohol will cost you money, will cost you time, will get you in trouble, will make your next day or few days worse because you're gonna be hungover and you're gonna feel bad. You're gonna gain weight because of the calories you're consuming, and maybe because you are consuming alcohol, you go and do something which you are not supposed to be doing, like driving, or say for example having a cheat day or a cheat meal, which is, or having unprotected sex or whatever it might be. So just doing the negative thing, which is drinking alcohol in this case, it made you do more negative things, and it has more than one effect on you, which is not only you getting drunk and having a bad day the day after. There are multiple effects of one decision. If you multiply this with a few years, you're doing the same habits. If you're doing the bad habits for a long enough time, say 5 to 10 years, now your liver is in way worse case than it was before you started drinking. You are probably broke, you gained a lot of weight, you've been in a lot of trouble, you gambled a lot of money and wasted a lot of time that you could have invested in something else. This is the compound effect. The compound effect is what happens in the long term. Sometimes you don't notice that the consequences of the ripple effect is taking place because you are just not aware of them. You do something which is negative, and other things happen which are also negative, but you don't know why are they happening and why your life sucks. It's just because of simple decisions you make every day. So those two things, the ripple effect and the compound effect, are going to affect you anyways. So use it in your advantage, because if you don't and you're careless about it, it will work against you. Say if you do the right habits and you are doing them consistently, it might not be a big of a difference in the beginning. You might do some reading, you might go to the gym a few days a week, you might start eating healthy. Everybody else is doing the opposite, but there is little to no effect on your life in the beginning. And you might think, what's the point of all this? People are having fun, I'm not. I'm doing those things which are supposed to be right, but I'm seeing no results. You cannot undo the wrong things you did. The effect of your habits years ago just by doing a few good habits today. You need to give it time so it can present itself to you in your life. So if you give it enough time, you're doing the right things consistently. It just has to be a few things every day that you do them for a long time. So you do the right things for long enough. After 3 years of going to the gym consistently, you have the body you always dreamed about. After 2 years, 3 years of reading every day, you've landed an idea that is going to change your life, and now you're going to make a lot of money, or you have a lot of success in things that you care about, relationship, spiritual knowledge, or whatever it might be. Your life is going to get better because you did the right things. If it's working on a business, if you give it 5 to 10 years, 20 years, and you're working, you're building, you're gonna get there. Do the right things now, and they don't have to be tremendous things. So I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing currently in my daily life. And it might seem like it's not that much, but I don't really have time to do other things. So I'm avoiding a lot of the bad habits that I was doing before, and now through doing those good things, I'm improving my life slowly but surely. I barely see any difference. And just only the only difference I saw till now is just me going to the gym because I did this 1 year ago consistently. So I did do the right things, but not for a long time. And but because I did them before, and I had a few years behind me where I just did the right things, which is going to the gym in this case, it helped me to have a great year and to build my body in a really quick way this last year. So the compound effect did reach to me, but it came very slow. This is the nature of those things. They will affect you slowly. The progress is tedious sometimes, and you will think that it's pointless, but you need to stick to it and believe in the process. So my structure now is just to go to work because I have to do a 9 to 5 job to survive, like all of you, I think, if you're watching this video. And I then go to the gym. Just I do that 6 days a week, and then I'll go home, cook my meal, cook a healthy meal, eat, and then I'll read for an hour, meditate, and then do some videos, record some videos, go edit them, post them online. I'm then gonna do some yoga for an hour or a half an hour, and then I'm going to have my second meal for the day, and then I'm gonna sleep early, do some skincare routine, brush my teeth, do the right things every day. They might seem like they are just simple things, but with time they are going to have great effects on my life. And I want to show you this through the process, and it will be a very slow process. But if you don't believe in this concept, I'm going to show you how it happens. It will happen. You just need to give it time and do the right things.